Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and those beyond the binary. I'm Hello Simon, and this is Caveopolis. Let's get started, shall we? So to start off this mod pack, we have a bunch of quests that we can click through. These are basically your introduction to the quests. Then to get started off, we're going to be going through our basics here. So we'll need stone pebbles, and that will give us stone. We also have the FTB Ultimine. And here we can make stone and our stone bricks into our crafting bench. And we can also make our chests. Using stone parts. So our sticks, some coal, and then stone parts into our chest. And I'll just set home. So after mining down a bit, we got bright stone. And so this will allow us to make torches. And then under this will be our moss stone, which I'll get to in a second. And here we have our moss layer. And these you can eat for some reason. But these will be our food source for the beginning. And after our moss layer, we have diorite. Now right now we can't break through this, but what we can do is we can go all the way up and get ourselves some calcite. So I'll go do that. And so here we have calcite, which will give us our bone meal. So I went and collected a bunch of different materials so that we can breeze through some of these quests. And that is our basics done. And now we're getting into our moss block. So for that, I'll clear out a little area and then we can get started with that. So I cleared out a little room, and now if we use our bone meal on our moss, we can get exilium, and we can also get some seeds, as well as carpets. And with this, we can also get azalea trees, if the room was tall enough. And there we have our azalea tree, which will also give us our rooted dirt. Which, if we get a hoe, we can get dirt. I wanted a wooden hoe, of course. There we go. And now we can use our mossy carpet once we get 3 of them. To make string. And then we can make wool. and we make a bed. So last we have wooden shears, wooden hammer, and bowl. Make the bowl. Then we can make our hammer. And lastly, our culinary station. And there we go. And that is our next area all done. Oh, minus our shears. There we go. Oh, and flowering azalea, which we have one. There we go. So now we're into our wood level. So we have a bunch of wood things to make, like our wooden hoppers, as well as a wooden bucket. And we need another wooden bucket. And this will make us water. We just have to put leaves in it. It'll make us water. And then after that, we'll be making the rotor once we get enough water. And there we go, a bucket of water. So now we can make our eroder. And this will allow us to make cobblestone. I believe it has to be around water. Yes. And there we go. Our eroder is working. Now we can get cobblestone, as well as string from wool and a few other things. Another thing we can use the eroder for is turning azalea logs into regular planks. And now that we have wooden planks, we can make drawers. So I just made some stone hammers, a bunch of them, and went down and all the way down to our diorite layer and mined out a bunch of diorite, a bunch of granite, and a bunch of andesite, leaving us with the prismarine, which we can't mine yet. If we try, we get that. So, as well, I also had a bunch of stone going through this to give us a bunch of cobblestone. So now we can make the furnace eye. And with that, I think we can fire up some charcoal and then fire up some stone into smooth stone. So that's going through here, and then once we have this, we can put it through here, which will give us gravel, which we can send through again. And we'll get sand. And then we can put the sand through to get glass. And there we go. So that is all of level 1 done. And now we're into level 2. So that's all for our first episode, and in episode 2 we'll be going on to level 2 and working our way through that. I'll see you then. Happy building all!